Before we leave this area, a word about stickiness of end user needs. We've been talking about how you can use the infrastructure as sort of a constraint on the situation that the end user's in, a constraint upon the practices. And by understanding the constraints, we can begin to get a feeling for what kind of needs are feasible within those constraints and how those needs will operate. On a very new practice or a very new activity, we can't assume anything about the infrastructure. The very newness means the infrastructure may not be set. Let me give you an example from Eric von Hippel's book, Democratizing Innovation. In there he talks about windsurfing. Windsurfing took the old surfboard. Now we understand a surfboard. If you've seen an Elvis Presley surfing movie or a Frankie Avalon surfing movie, a Net Funicello, one of those, you've seen the people on the boards going like this on the waves, and they learn how to use the board on the wave. You stick a sail on top of it, all of a sudden it's not just playing the wave, it's playing the wind. Whole new set of problems. Which is to say that the solutions that existed in the past may not be appropriate anymore. And so for a while, until people sort of figure out how to deal with all of this, it's not clear what infrastructure, what kinds of technologies, the whole ball of wax, what's going to be done. We have a very loosey-goosey kind of situation. In those cases, it's harder to rely upon constraint analysis in order to get a handle on end user needs. And in fact, constraint analysis may be very misleading. What you really have to do is get out of your building, get out of your office, go and talk to people, go look at the situation, go try it yourself to get a handle on what's going on. And the other thing that's really important about very new situations, new practices, new activities is they may not be written up on the internet yet. It may be very hard to find information about them. In terms of Frost and Sullivan hasn't done a report. You may find a website where people are talking about it, but it's this guy's opinion and that guy's opinion. There's nothing authoritative out there that you can rely upon. So be aware that the kind of stuff we're talking about works best where the market is more mature, it's at least in a growth phase, we know what the dominant designs are, so on and so forth. We'll talk about dominant designs soon. Just wanted to emphasize that there is a stickiness to needs information, just like there may be a stickiness to technical information or manufacturing information.